Welcome to Channel15Radio.com, old-time radio drama for a new era. Thank you for joining us. In this clip from The Ambassador, Episode 1, Departure Day, Part 3, the Ambassador reveals their mission to her team and the captain.
But why are we going? It's a long way to go for a mining agreement. Even if we are the first contact team, why do we have to go all the way out there? Can't somebody else just go have a look-see? Why are we getting stuck with it?
Alliance merchant ships passing through the sector have reported seeing Olmeri scout ships here. They are still far enough away to not be an immediate threat to Kalen, but they are headed towards the system.
This is not good. Once the Olmeri arrive, they begin taking over any habitable planets. They drain the planet's resources to build their megacities and power their ships. They don't leave anything for the original inhabitants.
This is really not good. Our early reports are that the Korra are mostly agrarian. They don't seem to have much industry. They seem to have very limited construction abilities. Their planets are heavily forested. They don't have any large cities.
They can't defend themselves.
It gets worse. We've just gotten new reports that show the Olmeri are accelerating their timetables. We used to see a few years between the time we got reports of their scout ships showing up somewhere and when that sector would begin withdrawing from trade treaties. Now, it's less than a year.
Less than a year?
Lieutenant, be quiet.
From what we know, it appears the Olmeri are assaying the asteroid belt. We think they want what we would want, the minerals. But they don't know what's there, and we want to keep it that way. So, to your question, Doctor, why are we going? If the Olmeri keep traveling along the belt, it will bring them directly into the Kalen system.
If the Olmeri are able to establish themselves in the Hades cluster, they'll become an even bigger problem for the Central Alliance.
Yes, Captain.
They're already a problem for the Korra.
Exactly, Doctor. So we're going to do two things. First, we want a treaty that will allow us to set up a monitoring station near Kalen to give us an early warning about any Olmeri incursions.
Just land and ask them to sign?
Not quite, Lieutenant. This is not a flight briefing. Please keep your comments to yourself.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, Namani. The second thing we want is for the Olmeri to believe that this asteroid belt is not worth their time. That even if they find a few minerals, there's not enough of anything useful to bother about. We want them to go away thinking that whatever they have found isn't worth the trouble.
How can you get them to do that?
Lieutenant Katie, that is a good question. We're going to seed the belt with other minerals to confuse their sensors.
You want to win without fighting, as the old Earth philosopher Sun Tzu would say.
If we can do it. It's going to take quite a bit of preparation and a barrel full of luck.
Being able to do either of those things seems like a pretty big challenge, Ambassador. What are we actually going to do?
If you're asking for an operational plan, I don't have one yet, Captain.
You don't have a plan?
Not yet. Episode 1, Departure Day, Part 3, will be available for paid subscribers at Channel15Radio.com and for purchase on November 3rd, 2024. Thank you for listening. You've been listening to Channel15Radio.com, old-time radio drama for a new era.